A lot of people don't realize this, but this entire setup is an iPhone. Not a cinema camera, not a mirrorless camera. I'm filming this on my iPhone 17 Pro Max inside the Neewer cage with the Neewer handles and the ND filter that I use for real client work. Over the last few months, I've been using this setup for behind the scenes footage, content creation, and even professional video work inside my studio. Today, I'm going to break down exactly why I switched to this cage, why I chose the Neewer version instead of SmallRig, how I use the handles, and why this ND filter completely changed the look of my iPhone video. If you've been thinking about turning your iPhone into a serious filmmaking tool, this is exactly how I'm doing it. The first thing that changed everything for me was using the cage. When you're holding an iPhone by itself, it's extremely hard to keep stable footage, especially if you're shooting for long periods of time. Your hands naturally introduce shake. The cage instantly fixes that. Now I can hold it with two hands and it feels more like a real camera. It also gives you mounting points, which is huge. I can add handles, microphones, lights, or anything else I need for the shoot. Honestly, it changes how seriously you treat the phone. It no longer feels like a phone. It feels like a filmmaking tool. For someone like me who shoots branding content and studio work, this makes it much easier to capture professional looking footage without carrying a full camera everywhere. I love my Sony, but if I could rock with the phone, that's cool. Now, originally I was planning to get the SmallRig cage because that's what most people use. It's all over my Instagram feed, but I end up choosing the Neewer version, and honestly, I'm glad I did. The build quality is excellent, it feels solid, it feels secure, and it keeps your iPhone tight without feeling like it's gonna move or fall out of the case. The handles also make a huge difference. Once you add handles, your footage becomes dramatically smoother. Instead of holding a flat phone, you now have grip, control, and balance. It also reduces fatigue. I can shoot longer without my hands getting tired. This is especially useful when I'm capturing content throughout an entire shoot day at my studio. This is probably the most important upgrade in this entire setup. This is the Nano B Series ND filter. Without an ND filter, iPhone video can look very sharp, very digital, and honestly, very phone-like. The ND filter allows you to reduce the amount of light entering the camera, which lets you control your shutter speed. This creates natural motion blur, which is what gives the video the cinematic look. Instead of everything looking overly sharp and artificial, movement looks smooth and natural. This is the same principle used in professional cinema cameras. Once I added this ND filter, the difference was immediately noticeable. The footage looked more cinematic, more professional, and more intentional. Especially when shooting outside or in bright environments, this makes a huge difference. What I love most about this setup is how practical it is. I don't always need to pull out my Sony camera. Sometimes the iPhone is faster, lighter, and easier to use, especially for behind the scenes, social media, and content creation. It's a game changer in my opinion. And because the quality is so good now, clients can't even tell it was shot on a phone. This setup has become a permanent part of my workflow. I'm always rocking this iPhone 17, even when I have my Sony. It allows me to capture content, be flexible, and still maintain a professional look. If you're serious about using your iPhone for video, this is the setup I recommend starting with. The cage, the handles, and especially the ND filter. Together, they completely change what your iPhone is capable of. If this video helped in any way, shape, form, make sure you drop a comment. Until the next time, this is Dre the Film Guy, signing off. Peace.